guys, what is going on? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Kyle. We are going to do a Housewives review today. We're talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 11, Episode 2, y'all. Let's talk about it. So we pick up where we left off last week with Teresa calling Jackie a see you next Tuesday. I'll let you guys figure out what a see you next Tuesday is, if you don't already know. There's a whole, where the dust is settling, but Teresa keeps kicking the dust back up. So Jackie is still at Marges' house, and she's explaining to Marge that the Coke analogy, you know, Gia doing coke in the bathroom, it was just an analogy to try to make Teresa understand that saying things like that can be hurtful, but Teresa doesn't know what an analogy is. So probably not the best plan of attack, Jackie. I mean, there's two things, and I think we've realized this, you know, with 11 seasons of Teresa. There's things that you just don't do. Don't bring up analogies because they go right over her head, and don't bring up her kids. That's like a trigger for her. Jackie was asking for Teresa to blow up at her in a way, and it's almost kind of like two wrongs don't make a right, but I have a lot of feelings about this. I have a lot of thoughts. All right, so what Teresa did to Jackie, going around Jackie's husband's birthday party and making up these rumors, yeah, we'll get to that in a second, making up these rumors that Evan is going around, sleeping with other women, hooking up with other women at the gym at his birthday party with no proof at all, is very damning. And you just don't do that at all. It's a whole new level of low for Teresa, seriously. But then I see where Jackie was coming from. I see and I understand where she was coming from. She was trying to make Teresa see the light, that saying nasty, hurtful things with no real proof is hurtful. So I'm going to use Gia as an example, which, you don't do that. You don't do that. But here's the thing. Teresa did that shit with an audience. She went around to people and said that, and people overheard. Jackie said what she said at Marges' house on the couch and said it to Teresa's face. So, I mean, if we're gonna side with anyone, we're gonna side with Jackie, because Teresa, that's just a whole new level of low. Now Teresa is back at home, and she is calling Melissa to fill Melissa in on what exactly went down between her and Jackie. She's all, let me tell you what happened with your friend. God, Teresa. And then she's all, maybe after what I tell you, she's not gonna be your friend anymore. Oh God, okay. Teresa then tells Melissa that she didn't tell everyone at the party. Are we living in the same freaking universe? But then Teresa goes on to say, I only told you, Joe, my friends, my family.
I only told you, Joe, my friends, my family.
Oh, so you did tell people, Teresa. That's the name of the game with Teresa. Miss Contradictory. That's what she does. She contradicts herself all the freaking time. Teresa is just taking this whole thing. Personally, I feel like she's taking it way too far. Entirely too far. She goes on to tell Melissa, I'm going to demolish your girlfriend, Jackie, in Lake George, and I'm gonna slice and dice her with my words. Girl, calm down. Take it down a few notches. Here's the thing with Teresa. She talks a really big talk. Behind closed doors on the phone to Melissa, she's like, I'm gonna demolish her. I'm gonna slice and dice her with my words. Let's bring it, bitch. Bring it. I'm gonna make you my bitch. But then when she was at Marges, she freaks out and runs away. So, okay. So now we move over and we check in on Jennifer. She is visiting her mother. Jennifer's brother just had a baby, and they named the baby John Bryan. So they named it John after Jennifer's dad. But it's so crazy. Jennifer's mom refuses to call the baby John. She keeps calling it Brian and not even wanting to use the first name. And then freaking Jennifer's daughter is like, why do you keep calling the baby Brian? That's not his name. His name is John, which is like a huge, huge trigger for Jennifer's mom because she doesn't like John. Apparently, like, this is the whole thing. Jennifer's mom and dad not getting along. We found out last week that Jennifer moved her father into her house because mom and dad are not getting along. They fight all the time, and the story that we heard in the premiere was that Jennifer's mom is extremely verbally, like, abusive towards Jennifer's dad. But then this week, we see a completely different tune. Jennifer's mom is like, well, you don't see what happens. You know, he says hurtful things to me all the time. And here's the thing. This is why I'm not a fan of arranged marriages. Because that's what that is. It's an arranged marriage. Jennifer's mom and dad, they had that marriage set up. Like, they didn't even know anybody, which is, like, freaking crazy. Of course they're gonna have issues. Like, they didn't even get a chance to, like, get to know each other. They kind of were just like, here you go, get married. I mean, it's kind of hard enough in today's world to find someone that you actually love and want to spend time with and want to be together, let alone, like, having it arranged for you with no real perception of who a person is. Not a fan of arranged marriages. And apparently in Jennifer's culture, they don't even believe in divorce. So it's kind of like they're stuck with each other. All that bitterness, all that crazy nonsense. Like, could you even imagine getting married to someone that you don't even know? I know I couldn't. I like to get to know somebody before they put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? So, to each their own. So Jennifer's mom then goes on to say, everybody thinks that your dad is an angel, but he's not. Here's what. She's bringing up all of this stuff in front of Jennifer's daughter, who's like only, 10? Like, very inappropriate. Like, I feel like that's a conversation that probably your grandchild should not be listening in on. Pretty much bashing the girl's granddad in front of her, saying he's not an angel, he says hurtful things to me all the time, he tries to, make my kids turn against me. Probably not the best idea to have that conversation in front of like a 10-year-old. Just my opinion. Jeez Louise. So then we move over and we check on Dolores, and she's meeting up with her mom. Guys, I love Dolores's mom. She is such, she's so adorable. I just love her. And she's like a nugget of wisdom, and she just seems so wise. And like, I would take advice from Dolores's mom any mother effing day. Thank you very much. It's sad. She is not handling COVID very well. She was used to having all of the grandkids come over, all of her kids come over, and now it's like she's dealing with empty nest syndrome. Like, no one's coming to visit her, no one's coming to see her because of the great unpleasantness, as Jen LaForge would say. And it's just sad. She's not dealing with it very well. And she's so cute. Like, she's just a cute old lady, and I just love her. So Dolores and her mom, they're talking about Dolores and her relationship with David. And Dolores is explaining that from last week, they got in a huge fight because of Dolores's plastic surgery. Dolores is like, I didn't even bring up, my plastic surgery to him. And Dolores's mom is like, well, why didn't you? Why wouldn't you even bring that up? And Dolores then goes on to explain, well, why do I need to even do that? He doesn't make any real commitment to me. So why do I need to make any real commitment to him? Which she kind of has a point. Like, I think we're going to see a lot of the ups and downs with Dolores's relationship with David be played out all throughout this season. Dolores then goes on to say that David does have a lot of great qualities and he's not a throwaway guy, and a guy like that, you just don't throw him away, which, I think they kind of just need to work through their issues, and that's just my opinion. So now all the ladies are packing and prepping and getting ready for Lake George, and they're all talking about the events that unfolded between Jackie and Teresa, and there's a lot of feelings about that bullshit, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Jackie, she's decided not to go on the trip because of what happened to Teresa, which probably a very smart move on Jackie's part. But can we just talk about the amount of shit that these ladies are packing for a weekend getaway? Y'all, it is a lot. So all the ladies are now at Marges' house, and y'all, Marge is running around like a mad woman, making everyone iced coffees. The dog pees on the floor. It's like a normal day over at my house. I'm running around trying to make coffee. The dogs pee on the floor. It's a normal day. Marge, I see you. I get you. And get subscribed to my channel because I'm going to make a really fun YouTube short. Yeah, I'm giving YouTube shorts a try. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna do something really fun, and it involves the Marge, and it involves iced coffee. Put two and two together. It's gonna be fun. So anyway, so Marge is running around making everyone iced coffees. That moment is just hilarious. So now they're all kind of talking about Jackie not coming on the trip, and Teresa's all bent out of shape because of what she said about her daughter, Jackie. What Jackie said about her daughter, and everyone's just trying to explain like it was an analogy, she was trying to get through to you, like it's hurtful, and Teresa is just not even like comprehending the word analogy. She just hears, you said something about my daughter, and I'm going to nail you to the cross, because Teresa is vindictive, and I think we've had 11 years to figure that out. Teresa is never going to let this go, ever. And quite honestly, I think this could forever change the dynamics within the group. It's kind of like a Candace Monique situation, minus the dragging. I feel like this could get so bad that Jackie is just not even gonna return next season. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Comment below. Do you think this is going to get so bad that Jackie is not going to return? So now all the ladies, they're piling in the van, driving to Lake George, and they're still going on and on and on about the Teresa Jackie fight. Here's the thing. Teresa is such a freaking hypocrite. Hypocrite. There, I said it. Remember a couple seasons ago when Kim D brought up cheating rumors of Joe, and Teresa flew off the handle? And Kim D really didn't have any proof, and Teresa got so pissed. It's the same damn thing. And now here Teresa is doing exactly what she got so pissed off about a couple seasons ago with Kim D. Like, girl, those in glass houses probably shouldn't fucking throw stones. Teresa's sitting in that van saying that she's not even sorry for spreading the rumor. She's sitting there saying, who gives a shit? Stick up for your man. Teresa, zip it. Shut up. And then Teresa says that Jackie would have been Teresa's bitch all weekend if she would have come. Like, Teresa literally has no remorse and does not care that she just spread around a vicious rumor about someone's marriage. Yo, fuck you, Teresa. But, y'all, tea. I've got tea for you. Who wants some tea? I've got Red Bull, not tea, but I have a real tea. Here's the deal. Teresa made the entire rumor up. Yes, I have been reading. It's been circulating in the Bravo sphere. Rumors are going around that the only reason Teresa brought up this rumor is to keep her job. We all know that the OGs are being cut left and right. Nene, Vicky, Tamra, Ramona, her job was on the line. Remember that? So Teresa is petrified of losing her job. So she made up a story. She knows it's fake. It's completely fake. It's completely made up. Evan isn't cheating on Jackie. Teresa made the whole story up in order to create drama for herself so she can still keep her job. That's some low grade. Ooh, as Heather freaking Dubrow would say, that's some low grade bullshit. It is. It's low grade. It's freaking trash. Teresa, you're trash. Girl. Ugh. Moving away from Lake George for a second, there was a scene with Frank and David. They're at the shooting range having some guy bonding time. Frank, I'm gonna need you to wear your mask appropriately. Nose and mouth, homeboy. Nose and mouth. Thank you very much. But we also found out, I didn't realize how bad of an accident Frank Catania had. Crazy. David let Frank live with him when Frank was recovering because he had a first floor bathroom and Frank couldn't walk upstairs because he fell down a flight of stairs at a construction site, ripped both of his quads, and his shins were down to his ankles. My entire body just got the heebie-jeebies, that cringy. Here's what. Dolores, Frank, and David are the real-life modern family. But Frank then lays into David about his relationship with Dolores. He says that David is a great doctor, but a mediocre boyfriend. I love Frank. I love David. I love Dolores. They're a modern family. I love it. I love the relationship. I love that they're so candid with each other. It's great. I love it. It's a weird fucked up relationship thing going on, but who cares? Live your life. Whatever. If Dolores is happy, great. If David's happy, great. If Frank is happy, great. Everyone's happy. Then we have a moment with Gia. So Teresa calls Gia and lets her know about what Jackie said. And honestly, it kind of just seems like Gia doesn't care. She basically says that if Teresa did something to hurt Jackie, then Teresa should probably apologize. What a mature girl Gia is. Teresa, take some advice from your daughter. Apologize. Stop holding these vindictive grudges against people. It's how can you live your life like that? But the one good thing that did come out of this episode is Jennifer and Melissa were able to make up from their tiff that happened last year at the reunion, when basically Jennifer said that Melissa is so self-involved and would not want to have a baby because she's so into herself. They were able to make up and move on, which is progress, people. Progress. Teresa will not let that bone go with Jackie. Jesus freaking Christ. As Sutton said on Beverly Hills, let the mouse go. Let the mouse go, Teresa. Fucking shit. So here's what I feel like we're gonna see all this season. Teresa versus Jackie, Lake George, Frank and David, ups and downs with marriages. But I'm gonna say this. If I have to watch this stupid fucking feud between Teresa and Jackie be dragged on all season, I'ma lose my damn mind. 1 or 2 episodes, I'll give it 3. We cannot deal with this all season. It's gotta end. It's gotta end. But next week, guys, bombshell. Bombshell. Melissa is apparently flirting with the bar owner in Lake George. That's all I've got today, guys. Get subscribed to my channel. I'll be back next week, and we're gonna talk Real Housewives of New Jersey, episode 3. If you like Bravo content, if you like what I'm doing over here, get subscribed to my channel. Give the video a big thumbs up. Hit the bell notification so you know when the New Jersey video comes out. And go ahead and share this video with all of your friends. I'll be back next week, guys. Deuces. I'm out. Do not be assholes. Don't be a Teresa. Don't hold grudges. Bye.